Don't get on the brakes.
Good morning. It is another day of working in the shop, and today we are working on this. So let me tell you what this is. This is the new transfer case for the old banana. So over the years, the banana's been putting in a lot of work. Montage of the banana, just run, pulling things. And during that time, we've been upgrading axles, suspension, and not the transfer case. So the banana has a Super Duty Dana 60 in the front and then a Ford Dana 60 in the rear. And they've both been upgraded so they don't break anymore. And I'm starting to really worry about the transfer case. It's got the stock 231J that it came with, and it's getting chain slapped. Now, if you don't know what that means, it's bad. So one of these days, the chain's either gonna break or it's gonna saw a hole through the case and let all my oil out, and then it's gonna break. So we're gonna stop that right now. Hey, look, the rental Jeep. So one of the dangers of filming in an active shop is you just never know who's gonna show up and ruin the shot. And also, you don't know who's gonna show up and make the shot better. I've been wanting to do this for a long time. In fact, we bought this transfer case for the banana over 4 years ago. It's just been sitting on the shelf. We talked to the wizards at Adams Drive Shaft and said, hey, this is what we got. So they built us these drive shafts right here. We use Adams Drive Shafts in the banana, the MORR, the Wrecker, the Bombi, the Golden Nugget, and probably some other stuff. Tangerine. Oh yeah, Deja Blue has them too. There's gonna be a little bit of custom work here because we've got to make this shifter attached to this transfer case and fit in that banana. Let the games begin. We're a little bit under the gun right here because we've got Dory to get done, we've got the banana to get done, and we got the MORR to get done. We have one victory under our belt though.
What is it?
The Wrecker's done.
We have one vehicle done out of 4.
How's Deja Blue going?
Good. We got the axle centered up underneath. I'm going to weld the bars down to attach the axle to the frame so we can do all the link stuff.
That's boring unless he shows us. So both of these are Dynatrac Dana 60s, and we've got them set up just like the banana. We've got the Powerlock Posi in the rear, and we've got the Yukon Grizzly Locker in the front. That's how the banana do, and that's how the Deja Blue do. Dory the Explorer has to be done for the off-road games. They are right around the corner. I can see them from here.
And by done, we mean running.
So I think Weston Chaplin's gonna be driving this.
Oh.
Robbie's gonna be spotting them.
Okay, we don't need to get it too done then. It's gonna need some work after the games, so it just needs to be running.
We're gonna leave these guys here to work on it, and I'm gonna go back to what I was doing on the banana, because it also has to be done for the games. I know there's a lot of comments about safety. I have one question for you. If you're always safe, how do you get scars? I'm Captain Safety right here.
Super safe. Mini tower.
I need some 1/4-inch heim joints. Let's go get some parts.
All aboard?
So if you remember a couple months ago, Robbie gifted me a 1963 Monza, and this is the very car. So I gifted it to Colby, and he got it running. It's got 2 dead cylinders, 3. We got an engine to put in it. That's definitely not happening before the games, but it will get us around town.
Yes, it will. Every day for lunch.
Well, you know what they say, Ace is the place.
Popcorn?
Of course. I love Corvairs. We got the popcorn and we got the parts. We're gonna see if we can make them work. This is the best Ace in the entire world. The best run Ace ever. And it's always been that way. From back when I was a little kid to today, best Ace on the planet. Oh, I'm driving.
Yeah, you're driving.
Oh, feels good to be home. This reminds me so much of my high school car.
Really?
Yeah. My car was faster than this one though.
Well, hard to imagine.
It's amazing how good these run on 3 cylinders. It feels like driving a Kubota tractor. It's a whole bunch of torque, but a little bit of vibration with it. Look at us go. let's see here. All right, this this will be my linkage. We got to keep this as short as possible so it doesn't get in the way of things. And this will just weld right there. Like that?
Looks good.
All right, we're back from lunch. Sorry, I forgot to tell you we went, but we did. We have to eat lunch. Rhett's working on links for Dory the Explorer. I am one step closer. So I told you that I was going to be working on this. And then I kind of alluded to the fact that the levers and linkages were going to be a little bit difficult. And they're proving to be kind of frustratingly difficult. But we are getting ever closer. That's pretty good. Okay, see if you can get that other one. All right, we have made some things here.
That looks awesome.
Whew, that's hot. Okay. All right, I've got to do some more modifying to this before I'm happy, but we're getting close.
Oh, there we go. Perfect spot.
Okay,
it's
Tom.
at 79.
Right now we're trying to get this axle in perfect position so that we can start welding these links together. So we're measuring the pinion angle and the drive shaft length and all that so we can get it right on.
Colby's here for the sparks. We knew that's why you showed
I
up.
represent the audience.
The audience likes sparks, huh?
Yeah.
Okay,
It's a sign of progress.
we'll try to burn something.
Oh, look at that.
That's what's got to come out.
All reliable.
Oh, reliable. Now the question, why didn't you take this to the and power wash everything off before you worked on it? Why would you want to work in the dirt? Well, I'm lazy, but also there is a fine line, actually an indistinguishable line between washing dirt off and washing dirt in. So we work in really harsh environments. I can't have dry bearings full of mud and dirt and sand, so I never, ever wash my suspension pieces, any of this stuff. Never gets washed. This is my stock transfer case with 200 and whatever thousand miles, almost 300,000 miles, beat to death in the roughest environments almost every day of its life, and it's still alive because I never pressure washed it. Okay, Colin, and then I'm gonna have you redo these.
Building new links?
Nope, we're putting new ends on them though.
Last time I did that, they didn't work.
So what happened when we put this Super Duty axle in? These C's are so much bigger, we ended up having to move these mounts closer together. We lost nearly 5 inches of total width because of these mounts. Well, what that's done is it's changed the angle, so this triangle isn't as strong at holding the lateral forces. Well, those forces are going straight into these bushings. These are rubber, and they do move, and so I think that the axle is able to shift back and forth, causing the oscillations, kicking it into death wobble, and I think this is gonna fix it. We got these joints from Summit Machine, and they're nylon, and they're adjustable and tightenable, and I think this is gonna fix it.
So Matt told me to find a bucket. I'm so sick of our bucketables, so we're putting them in bags.
But we're still gonna put them in a bucket.
We're still gonna put it in a bucket, but the bucket is gonna be labeled, so that will be huge.
All right, so let's move this up here all the way. Lay it on the floor.
You want this torn apart?
Yep, we want these torn apart.
So these axles are brand new. They've never been installed in anything before. And these steering arms on them are brand new as well. They've never been drilled out. So I have to figure out a way to get the hole right in the right location. And then I need to make a tie rod so these things will be connected before we stick it in the Jeep. I could make a jig. I could just guess. I could measure out the end of this, which probably isn't the same on this side.
I believe Matt said policy on this project is just guess.
Get it done.
Get it
Okay.
done.
The cameras are off, but the summit joints are almost in and dialed in.
Boom. Right on.
Rhett went over
I
and
don't
stole
believe you.
joints from Deja Blue.
Really?
Well, I assumed those were what we're using. I never knew that we have these.
Okay, hold it up so I'm just spinning. Okay, one turn in.
Are you going all the way around for
Yep.
one turn?
One complete turn. That is outstanding. That bolt is clear up there. What a nightmare. What a nightmare. There's a bolt here.
Okay.
So your feet are right here.
Yeah, yeah.
They're both there, 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 and there. There's 4 of them. So go ahead and climb up there. All right, that's it. Pull it out of there. You should be able to take the whole thing out. All right, shifter out of the way, out of the equation. Pull this out, buddy. There's a way to do it. Look, hey, put it down. Okay, now just lift one side out. So push it to the floor. Nope, push it to the floor. Will that work? Nah, you'll figure it out. You'll figure it out. All right, I've got to pull the exhaust off to get to the last bolt because this is a Chrysler product. All right, we're gonna take this puppy down. Okay, Rhett.
Jake just found.
This crack. This is where this thing's been seeping. That is amazing.
Archaeology.
So we looked at where these needed to be clocked. I'm hoping that this is right because we don't have any other options. I think it's gonna be fine though. I don't know if this is gonna fit. I don't know if this is gonna fit. There's a lot of unknowns. This is a lot heavier than the transfer case I took out of there. Do we have a transmission jack that works?
Kind of. In the other shop. To go in.
I'm ready.
Well, they're studs. Okay.
You guys are stressing me
Hang on.
It's like Iwo Jima.
It's got to go a little. You're okay. You're on the splines. You just got to rotate up and down to try and get it to slide on. Okay, it's sliding on. Let's stop and. Okay, you're lined up with the bolt holes. Just wiggle. Oh, hang on.
Oh, down a little bit, Jordan.
Okay.
Is that top piece hitting?
No, shifters aren't hitting
Let's
anything.
wiggle up and down. Did the splines not line up?
Oh, there's a chance we'll have to cut, but that would be a lot to cut, right?
Yeah, I don't.
Shine a flashlight up there. Are we hitting that seal?
It's on the seal right now.
Because it's ruining the seal, isn't it?
Well, maybe.
Okay, let's pull it back out to 2 3/8. Okay, from the surface, this is going back about 5/8 of an inch.
Splines are on.
Okay, get in there and pry, Tom.
It shouldn't. There's no way it should
There's
bottom
no way
right
we're
there.
on them.
It shouldn't be fighting.
No. Okay, there's something wrong. We've taken the banana out of commission.
Oh. Do you have another AW4 you could test this on? Yeah, one sitting in the back here.
No. So I talked to Colt and I talked to Rory, and both of them said they've had to do this before. So here I am doing the same thing. So the problem, what appears the problem is everything's right. The diameter's the same. We've double checked our depths both in this way and in this way. Everything's gonna fit. The spline count is right. Everything is right except for it's wrong. And what's wrong is these splines are cut a little bit tight. And we're only getting, like it looks like we're getting about 5/8 of an inch, but we're really not because of this chamfer right here. And there's got the same thing on the end of the transmission. So we're only running in about 1/4 inch and it's just stopping. And that's just a sign of tight splines. Okay. Okay, rotate just a little. Why is that stopping?
That looks like that bolt. You can't really see it on the camera, but that one of the bolts is not lining up.
So, which way is it rubbing? Oh man, we just gotta drill another hole. Right there. I'm gonna drill a hole.
Matt loves drilling holes.
Look at that thing just burrow. This thing sure is hanging down a little.
Can you see on your side if it's binding up?
It doesn't appear to be binding.
Let me rotate it and you can look at it. We are probably hitting the end of that shaft. I've read a lot that you've got to cut the end of that off.
Oh, kind of like the Transcontinental Railroad. Almost lined up.
Like the old Zion Tunnel.
All right, well, you'll have a little more engagement on this side.
Yeah. I'm gonna Flappy Bird that thing into submission. All right, now I just need some kind of a chamfer.
Oh, okay. All right.
All the way, bottomed out.
way.
Yay, victory.
Okay, it fits. Now this is something about off-roading that I wasn't aware of, and that is transfer cases are their fabrication project when you put them in. They just are.
Sometimes they don't fit. You have to make them fit.
Sometimes they don't fit, and sometimes they almost fit, but they never fit. We're going to be live streaming the games right here on YouTube Wednesday, Thursday, Friday, and Saturday. But if you want to see the whole thing uninterrupted, you can download the app. It's free. You can watch it all. It's a new day in the shop. We're doing this. Just about done with the shifter. We're really close to being able to get this transfer case in for the final time. So me and Tom have an agreement that I can't steal any of his workers today, but I need one of his workers just for a minute. So I'm sending Caitlin out to get Jordan. We're gonna set this transfer case in.
Why do I always have to deliver the bad news? Jordan! Can I steal Jordan from that?
Yeah.
Sorry.
We know we promised, but it'll be 1 minute.
Okay, but the day's blown. Now we're not getting anything done. You took our
Dang
secret
it.
weapon.
Thank you, Tom.
Yep.
Hi, Ed.
Hi.
Good morning. Can we get a weather report?
Yeah, pretty nice day today. Little wind, no rain. That's nice.
Made it back, and no one died.
We bring you one Jordan.
Okay, this is now heavier than it was
Got fluid in it?
because it's got fluid in it.
Perfect.
Caitlin, I need you to hand me this.
Okay.
There you go.
Okay. So you can see right here that we're gonna have to cut some sheet metal to get this shifter mount like in the right place because this still has to go up. But that doesn't bother us. It's just metal. We can cut it and we can weld it. We can smash it with a claw hammer. Coming to steal one of my guys,
Well, I owe you. You guys stole one of mine.
but only for 20 seconds.
Are you copying Matt's homework in here?
I am. That is my job. That's literally my whole job. I'm trying to make a clone of this. So I have to come in and look at what this looks like.
What are you working on?
Every now and then. I want to set these up next.
Okay, yeah, just set them out as far as possible. So you get, just use the same
Yeah,
thing. It worked.
I can get way out there on this other axle. It's wider. It's a clone, but it's not exactly a clone.
It's an upgrade, actually.
It is an upgrade. Did you get the seal?
Yes. Yes, it's
What-
sealed.
Was it the right seal?
It sure was.
If it works.
Wait,
is
wait.
it wrong?
Something ain't right here.
Because when I was chamfering the edge, cut that out.
If it doesn't fit, just grab a Sawzall. It'll fit eventually.
So what I've done is I've cut this sheet metal, and now I'm just forcing this up there. It seems to be bending, right? How far off are we? Oh, this is what we're hitting on. Okay, is it gonna fit? All right, we have got a problem. Okay, not hitting up there, not hitting here,
So where's it hitting?
right here. So Colin, I need you to go up there with the thin cut, and I need you to copy this.
Well, I hope my dad's ready for a new interior upgrade. Dad, here we go!
You're doing pretty good, except for you're cutting towards the center of the Jeep too much. You need to cut more towards the driver's side.
I'm also trying not to cut your seat.
All right, stop. Let's see. Oh, that is beautiful. you've got to go about a 1/2 inch further and then just cut straight across. That's working good.
Okay, I like that.
Okay, we'll be able to clearance the rest of that with a hammer. Okay. All right, Eric. Somebody grab Eric. Let's go do this. I invited my good buddy Eric here to go to lunch with me, but first we're gonna go in and watch a job that you helped me with a long time ago. We got in a big fight, a fist fight, if you will. What we do on the app is we go back to these old videos and we watch them and we kind of talk about them and kind of give some insight. And I didn't think it would be fair for me to watch this video without Eric here to defend himself.
Yeah, I need to defend myself.
If you want to watch Eric defend himself, you should download the Matt's Off-Road Recovery app and you can watch it. It's going to be awesome.
Here, hold on. You scoot forward a little more. Okay. All right, a little more. All right, right there. Get on. Ah! What the crap? Jake!
We're going outside.
And dismounted.
He was afraid for life.
I know.
That was so scary.
You did 8 seconds. You get a belt now.
I just feel like I got stolen right there. Holy crap.
Good morning. It is another day of working in the shop and we are still working on the banana. Yesterday, I don't know what we even filmed. But we're still working on it. We're plugging right along. We're gonna start with this bolt right here. Goes in the shifter. Here, Colin, I'll give you this. Then I'll give you that.
Can we acknowledge that it's Pink Wednesday and he's the only one wearing pink in the shop right now?
That's because Caitlin's not here yet.
Well, look at those duds.
Jamie bought me these. Jamie thinks I'm 5'6" or 5'4".
They didn't give me a length on them, and they're a little short.
But I think it makes me look cute.
I'm intrigued, Dad. Where does this bolt go?
Right there. Stick it in there, and I'm going to put a washer on it. I'm excited for Caitlin to get here and check out my duds.
There's not going to be 1 second that she looks at you that she's not laughing.
She's going to say, I like the cut of your jib. Okay, Colin, I'm going to try really hard this time.
Here, let me show you guys what we just did. Levers. Gas pedal. I think they'll be out of the way.
This. Ever so slowly. Keep going.
It's Wednesday!
It is Wednesday.
What do you think of this?
I love it so much.
I have a question, because we got a comment.
Okay.
We got a comment that said, Matt, quit being so sexist and making Caitlin wear pink.
You think he's making me do this?
I'm joining her in doing this.
All right, yesterday we got these lower links put in, so now we got the uppers and lowers, so it's kind of holding it this way. We got to get the ORI struts in, that'll what it'll sit on, that'll be the suspension. So we'll get these lined up, and then we got some brackets we'll weld in right here. And after that's done, we're gonna move on to the front. We've had to move this thing in and out because of all the construction going on in the shop, but I'm told we have it all day today and half the day tomorrow.
Okay, how's that looking? Looks amazing.
All right, my worst nightmare is over. We got those bolts in there. I only got one nasty blood blister right there out of the ordeal. We're ready to put the front drive shaft on, the exhaust, take it out for a test drive. All right, so let me show you the problem here. There's always problems. When you're doing custom anything, there's always problems. So the new transfer case moved the output that way about 5/8 of an inch. That's that many millimeters for those of you in the lower 48 across the pond. You know who you are. All right, so here's the deal. When we put this axle in, the pinion moved over from where the Dana 44 was. So what that did was cause an interference with the drive shaft here and this upper link. So to cure that, we put this clearance notch in. That means the adjustability of this is somewhat limited, but it's still there. Like you can take it out and twist it half a notch or whatever. There's things you can do. But now we have a new problem. This is over, moving it closer. So we don't know if this is gonna hit. And if it does hit, we don't know how we feel about it. So we're gonna test that right now. So these aren't tight. None of these are all loose right now. because we've also got to check alignment. I did a kind of a rough alignment last night, but we're gonna do a really high precision alignment here in a minute. Okay, Rhett, when you get done washing your hands, move my car.
How do you like those pink pants?
Okay, just like this.
I can't.
Go like this. How do you like them pink pants? I have a question for you. Do you think I should cut these off and make them shorts? Because they're too short to be pants, and they're too pants to be shorts. So let me know. All right, we're gonna go for a little test drive now and see how all these work, and then we're gonna come back and flex it and see if, okay, there's four-wheel drive. Man, this thing works good.
You hear it, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's machining. Or is
Oh,
that the
no,
neutral?
that's it. These are straight cut gears, like,
Okay,
they're
that's
not,
what we're hearing.
they're not, this is not gonna sound quiet anymore. And we got a big hole here. So as soon as we fill this hole up, it'll be quieter. That's how it's gonna sound from here on out. Colby's acting like he's never heard straight cut gears before.
Thought I have in the Wrecker and MORR, but my goodness.
Now the Wreckers aren't straight cut; they're all helical.
Yep, never heard straight cut gears. We're gonna need some hearing protection for the driver at the off-road games.
All right, so we're just checking for clearance now.
We have clearance, Clarence.
Roger, roger. What's our vector, Victor?
This is what I was afraid of right here. So I think I can twist this and get a little bit more clearance, maybe enough. But we aren't even, that has to go right there. The bummer. Due to the problems caused by the new location of that end of the front drive shaft, we are going to be modifying this tower right here. I want to move this over and up. I know it's going to be a little higher than this one, but I don't think that's going to be a problem. And I think it's going to be a solution. We'll see how it goes. That solved the problem. All right, it's the end of the day, but we still needed to test the banana, and luckily a call came in, so we're gonna go do it. We got Ed here with the weather.
Yeah, it's a nice day today. No wind, no cloud, about 70 degrees.
So we got Caitlin back there, got Rhett. Colby's following us in the FJ because, like I said, it's quitting time, so he's just gonna help us get this filmed, and then he's gonna head home. I just hope we can find this.
Where's it at?
I don't know.
We're going up this trail.
Okay, the customer is up there somewhere. We gotta find him.
Boy, you got trails all over the place.
What happened?
Oh, we're having some distributor problems.
Okay.
We're not getting any, it's probably just a cap and rotor. We made it up here and it just died.
Okay.
And then we checked, I got an ohms meter and tested a bunch of different stuff, and it's just no spark.
Good spot to get stuck.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a nice view.
Yeah. Ed, does this remind you of the Golden Nugget?
Is this a Suzuki? Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Have you seen my Golden Nugget?
Yeah, I do.
Looks about like it.
Yeah, the Golden Nugget's awesome.
Quite a vehicle.
Ain't they?
All right. Hey, pup. Yeah. So here's what I'm thinking. I'm thinking there's enough of us to do it.
Southwest.
Turn it around. We'll get you turned around. We'll take you back out this way.
Perfect.
So, Caitlin, do you want to jump in this?
Uh-huh.
Because we're going to do this by human power.
Okay.
We're going to go downhill just a little bit, and then you're going to start to turn up, and then you'll crank the wheels the other way, and we'll push you back, and then I'll be able to hook up to you and go. You do that?
Yep.
Pop it in neutral. There we go. Okay, turn uphill. All the way uphill. All the way, sharp, really sharp. Oh. Okay, now we got to go back. Okay, off the brake. I'm just going to put the winch on this bumper right now.
Okay.
This has been enough pushing.
I thought your overalls made it better.
They did. Actually, hold the brakes pretty good. Kind of good. Good enough to... That high, yeah. Okay, let it roll a little, and then brake, roll, and brake. Okay, let off the brakes now. Okay, turn your wheels the other way.
Good power steering.
Okay, hold the brakes right there. We'll take it easy, Ed. Oh, look at you. You having fun out here today? You're a good dog, I can tell. Okay, we're gonna just ease on out of here. Off the brake. Okay, Caitlin. You got this?
Yeah.
Okay, you're gonna have to roll through that. Slow, like really slow, and then off the brake and then back on it.
Okay.
Make it.
Okay, Caitlin. You got this.
Okay, just keep going really, really slow and wait till it starts skidding before you feather off the brake. You're doing great. You're doing great. Keep going. Your back one's going to drop in a little dip that's going to help you stop. That's okay. You're doing great. You're perfect. You're going to want to turn a little bit passenger once it starts going, but not much. You're doing great. Let off the brakes. Off the brakes. There you go. Woo-wee.
What was that?
I don't know.
That was a spark.
That was a spark. Babe, your thing is freaking
Oh. Uh-oh. Turn the key off. Key off. Key off. Key off. Key off. Key off.
Hey, how do I turn it off? Turn it towards you. That way.
What was that?
Was that?
Maybe that was your problem.
Is that the problem?
Yes,
Is
up
that why
to
Is that why it quit
Yeah.
running?
I don't know. I just checked it too. It was good. Huh.
Touching right there.
Oh, arced out.
So that battery just needs to be strapped.
Yeah.
Strapped in a little. Hey, hard. Turn into it. Hard. Faster, faster, faster. All the way. All the turns.
This might be a little scary. Is that a nervous laugh?
I really don't like this.
I'm on the back.
Don't hop. Don't get on the brakes.
Nice and easy.
Oh crap! I just totally missed that.
Also, it really wants to roll. All right, there you go.
Awesome.
What size do you want?
Medium.
There you go.
Right on. Thank you.
Well,
Thank you.
we got another one we got to get to, but we sure appreciate you using us.
Yeah.
Of course.
For
Thank
sure.
you guys. You guys are crazy.
I'm kind of second guessing this Hero case. I think it's a little too much transfer case for the Banana. I don't think it's a daily driver transfer case. Gonna have to talk to the guys over at Atlas, see if they got something for me. But it is ready to go to work. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you at the off-road games. Ooh. You go till your elbow pops. You're gonna get old too. You'll be like, pop. Everybody's joints pop. It's when they start hurting when they pop. You're like, oh, what'd I do? When you're a kid, you're like, I wrecked on my bike really bad and got folded in half and my back's a little sore. When you're older, you're like, I was putting my socks on this morning. And I'm not able, now I can't walk.